Farmers in the West and the Midwest who were white, they were given land, they were given money, they were given training, they were given a lot.
Buy some land. Buy some land. Guess what? White farmers are going to be losing some of these farms too.
Have you noticed that there's one group that has not made any noise or made videos complain about Trump's policies hurting them or their business? Black farmers. How many videos have you seen of black farmers, excuse me, making videos going, oh, I'm going to lose my farm because Trump cut off benefits. I'm going to lose my farm because the Department of Agriculture no longer gives me subsidy. How many videos have you seen of black farmers doing that? That's because black farmers have historically, till this day, been excluded from all government subsidies. So,
you know, I'm seeing all these videos right now where all these farmers are crying about not getting no help right now. You know what? Let me ask you something. When have you ever heard of a black farmer crying about it? Never. And you want to know why? Because they ain't never got no help in the first place.
So I'm a black farmer, and a lot of people are wondering, why are black farmers not panicking like a lot of white farmers? Well, let me explain to you the reasons why. It's because white farmers have been handed everything to them, a lot of them. Not saying all of them, but a good bit of them. And by that I mean this. You know, MLK even pointed out, he says, you know, farmers in the West and the Midwest who were white, they were given land, they were given money, they were given training, they were given a lot. Whereas the black farmers weren't given anything, and the largest civil rights settlement in U.S. history is Pickford v. Glickman, where you had a class action lawsuit, bunch of black farmers all joined the lawsuit, and they won a huge settlement because the USDA was shown to be racist for decades. So because black farmers haven't been given anything, we've been learning to do without, unlike your white farmers. So when things are taken away from you, all your subsidies, all your tax breaks, guess what? You panic. Whereas we've always been going through this shit. So there's problems in privilege.
Buy some land. Buy some land. Guess what? White farmers are going to be losing some of these farms too. It won't be just black farmers. Some of these mid-scale farmers are going to be losing their farm. Buy some land. If you can afford a ragged-ass Cadillac and Mercedes-Benz, you can afford 5 acres in the country. Yes, I said it. Yes, stop buying them cars, stop buying them designer clothes, and buy 5 acres in the country. That's the first thing we can do as black people. Don't leave that money in the bank right now. Buy some land when it's going to become available. And you heard it from me first. There's going to be a lot of land for sale in America, and we can't let Bill Gates and China and the rest of the people buy it. That's the first thing. We have a rich history of farming. I bet everybody on that panel came from somebody's farm and somebody from one of these southern states here in the country, and we have a farmer in our family. Tell the rich story of history of what our forefathers did. We own 20 million acres. We're the best farmers ever in this country because we survived with no loans. We survived with discrimination. We survived with ag companies not supporting us, and we're still here by the grace of God. And guess what? We're going to survive that. You want to know why? We survived slavery. We survived Jim Crow. We survived sharecropping. All the things that they thought would put us out and put us down, we're still here. We're still here by the grace of God.
A lot of white farmers are scared. They're struggling with new rules, losing money, and blaming the government. Some of them are even crying out for help. But you don't hear much from black farmers. Why? Because we already know the game. For years, black farmers have been left out on purpose. The system was built to push us out. Our land was stolen. We were denied loans. We were shut out of programs that white farmers used to grow rich. So now, when Trump's policies or government changes hurt white farmers, we don't feel the shock the same way. Why? Because we were never included in the first place.
have you noticed that there's one group that has not made any noise or made videos complain about Trump's policies hurting them or their business? Black farmers. How many videos have you seen of black farmers, excuse me, making videos going, oh, I'm going to lose my farm because Trump cut off benefits. I'm going to lose my farm because the Department of Agriculture no longer gives me subsidy. How many videos have you seen of black?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today? My name is Lane. I'm a third-generation farmer from Florida, and I'm standing in a field of potatoes we planted 70 days ago. We're going to dig one up. We're going to take a look and see what it looks like. This is a 90-day variety here. They are lapping up pretty good. Vines are looking nice and healthy, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's anything good underneath them. But like I say, we're about to see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I forgot to bring a tripod with me, but these things are big. I mean, they're about knee high. I'm 6'1". Nice, healthy looking vines. Enough talking, let's dig one up. And this right here so you get your hands dirty. Mama didn't raise no pretty boy. Well, this is what we got so far. That's what's to be expected this time of year. Now, like I said, this is a 90-day variety, but we ever hardly harvest them on the 90th day. We give them plenty of time to grow in size like we need them to. Now, looking at the seed here, that's the original seed piece that grew this plant. We cut our seed in a half, thirds, or fourth. That way we get more use out of them. This farm that I'm on has some of the sandiest ground that we have. Nice, good sandy dirt produces pretty potatoes. I'll cover them back up. I'll come back and get them when it's time. I plan on trying to film as much as possible, trying to keep you updated on how the process is coming with growing the crop. But pretty soon here, before we know it, it'll be time to get in here and dig them.
You know, I'm seeing all these videos right now where all these farmers are crying about not getting no help right now. You know what? Let me ask you something. When have you ever heard of a black farmer crying about it? Never. And you want to know why? Because they ain't never got no help in the first place. That's right. USDA's literally admitted to discriminating against black farmers. And literally black farmers had to sue, thousands of them, to get what white farmers are handed for free. And fast forward to today, all these farmers crying that they can't get no help. You see, black farmers, they've been struggling. Y'all just now feeling what they've been feeling for over 100 years. Black farmers, they used to own over 19 million acres of land. But guess what? Systematic racism, denied loans, shady politicians, and legal loopholes wiped them all out. Yeah. And now they're 1% of America's farmland. When the government finally tried to pass relief for the black folk back in 2021, white farmers sued to block it, claimed it was reverse discrimination. Make that make sense. So, you know, next time you see folks complaining about farm aid, why don't you ask them, where's the help for the black farmers? Ask them why their struggle is just now important when others have been suffering for centuries.
Black farmers. Imagine how healthy we would be if we had more black farmers, or let's pretend we have only black farmers, right? I'm talking about the way that the Midwest is going to fall apart without federal funding, specifically all of these farmers, right? But one group that's going to do well is black farmers because they never got all of these handouts. And so I am not opposed to a strategy where we do let some of these rural Midwestern towns kind of fall apart on their own doing and take that as a redistricting opportunity. But think about this. Native Americans, how much healthier would our planet be and our land be if Native Americans had more farmland, which will be one of the groups that have the cash to do so. So I don't know, it's a silver lining I'm trying to think of. I was just trying to think if I've ever known a major farm or plant to have a food recall that was black owned, and if there is, I certainly can't think of it.
There you go, fam. Black farmers have been struggling for years on their own without no support from the government. They have been facing racism, little support from the government, no training, and their land was also taken. They only own maybe around 1% of the farming lands. So, this whole thing for the blacks, the entire struggle has made them stronger, and that is what the whites don't get. Now they are able to work on their own without any support, and they are able to thrive. Whereas for the whites, they are not able to work very well on their farm because of the deportation which has happened. Most of the illegal immigrants were deported. And as you know, most of the people who used to work on these farms were immigrants. And now they have gone back to their countries. So the whites, they don't have workers. They have been complaining our crops are rotting on the farms. We don't have to work we don't have anyone to work on our farms. But as for blacks, because they did not get that leisure of hiring immigrants on their farm, they are able to maintain their farm and they are also able to thrive on their farm. My last message to any black person who is watching this video: you got this. Keep going on. Keep feeding the nation, and you can thrive as much as you want. You got this. So keep going. Feed the country. To all the creators of these short videos, credit to them. Give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next on my next video. Bye bye for now.